Locked in a box. A local elementary school's use of an isolation room for special needs students prompts an online outcry from parents. And this afternoon, the district is responding. K2 first brought you the story last night at 11 after complaints about this isolation room went viral.
Our team coverage today includes an interview with the mom who first posted it on Facebook. But we begin with K2's Emily Sinovic live outside Mint Valley Elementary School in Longview. Emily, the district wants to ease those parents' concerns.
Yeah, the district already brought in its special education director to spend most of the day here at Mint Valley Elementary yesterday, taking a closer look at that isolation room. But the district is also being careful to clear up any misconceptions anyone may have about that room and being careful not to jump the gun and make any unnecessary changes, because the superintendent calls that room a useful therapeutic tool for some students here and says it has been for years. If you want to take a look at that room, these are photos that a mother posted on her Facebook page. These are photos of that isolation room, booth or box, whatever you want to call it. The district would not allow us to see the room in person today. It's a padded room, though, with 2 peepholes through the door that can be held shut with a metal handle on the outside of that door. The communications director at the school district tells me students are placed in that room as part of their parent-approved instruction or therapy plan. Only about 8 students use that room. It's part of something called aversion therapy that helps calm those students when they are acting in a way that could be harmful to themselves or others. The district says none of the parents who've authorized the use of this room have issued a complaint. But because of the volume of responses from other concerned parents, the district is reviewing how this room is used.
All of the comments and information that we've received in trying to figure out how we move forward.
Do you think improvements need to be made, that changes need to be made in how that room is used in the school district?
I believe that room has served a good, a therapeutic purpose, and there may be improvements. I think we need to look at the information that's been gathered to determine where to go from here.
We have received a couple emails, one from a parent and a second from a grandparent, who each said their student was placed in the room without permission from the parent. I asked the school communications director about those specific emails, and she tells me no parents or guardians have filed complaints with the school district, so she could not comment on those individual emails. I did just speak with the school district a few moments ago. They said they are looking into one of those emails. Some new information has come to light within just the past hour or two. We will, of course, keep you posted on those on the news at 5 and 6. I also asked to speak with the superintendent today. The superintendent was not available for comment. And I asked the communications director point blank, has any child been put in that room without the explicit consent from that child's parents? She said no. Reporting live in Longview, Emily Sinovic, K2 News.
Emily, thank you. We are hearing from the Longview mom whose picture posting touched off this firestorm.
She wanted other parents to know that the school uses this space because, as she explained to K2's Melanie Wingo, her son saw it in use and had questions.
These photos, posted on a concerned parent's Facebook page, have sparked thousands of words. They show what the principal of Mint Valley Elementary School in Longview calls a therapeutic isolation booth.
How come they haven't provided anybody with documentation of how this therapeutic booth is beneficial? Show me some real numbers. Show me something that comes from the medical community that says that more times than not, and all the documentation that backs it up. Don't tell me, well, their parents said we could do it.
Mint Valley's principal says the booth is used for behaviorally disabled students, about 8 or 9 special needs kids whose parents have given the school permission. But Anna Bate is fired up because she says her 10-year-old son, a general student at the school, witnessed it being used and is now distraught.
Thinking that it was scary, it was abusive, are they going to do this to me? What are they doing? This can't be legal. I mean, all of these thoughts. He got thrown in that mix.
Anna's son went to the office after roughhousing on the playground Monday. She says he sat near that booth for at least 4 hours. In that time, he saw 3 children being sent to the booth.
Where's the psychologist in the room talking to these children that have all these problems? Working through their emotional issues as they're happening, so to speak. Is the box the psychologist?
Her son never went into the booth, but he came home upset. The family got pictures of it the next day. And since posting them, Anna's received everything from high praise to harsh criticism. People saying she has no right to judge unless she's dealt with a special needs child. But here's the deal. she has.
I have a 20-year-old daughter who's actually been institutionalized, medicated heavily, ADD, ADHD, RAD, OCD, amongst a bunch of other things. I never had anybody had to put her in a box. I didn't have any problems dealing with the situation. So I do know both sides.
Anna hopes the school stops using the booth. She believes in this setting, it's not appropriate.
If you feel like you have to lock a child up, they shouldn't be at public school. I don't think it gets any clearer than that.
In Longview, Melanie Wingo, K2 News.
We wanted to know if the use of these isolation rooms is a widespread practice in our local schools, so we called 16 districts. We can tell you they are used in the Hillsborough, Battleground, and Reynolds districts. School leaders in Hillsborough tell us 12 of the 34 schools have safe rooms. In Battleground, 4 of 19 use what they call calming rooms for children with severe behavioral problems. And in the Reynolds district, a therapeutic treatment school called Four Corners uses them. We're still waiting to hear back from Beaverton, Vancouver, Camas, Canby, and North Clackamas. We will, of course, keep you posted.